Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and everybody else in between this great big beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? How's it going? It's freaking Monday. My gosh. Holy shit, already. Damn, this year is going by so fast. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. So, I'm having work done today. There's construction going on. Hot water tanks getting replaced. Been out of hot water since Friday. Oh, thank God. I mean, it's so nice to get cleaned up. I wasn't going to take no cold bath. Are you crazy? That's freaking nuts. So, anyway. What's happening? I'm going through a big thing here on Twitter. Back and forth. Some people, you could tell a guy poses an innocent question about an engagement ring, giving it back, and all this other crap. And a lady pops in there and just trashes him, and all he was doing was asking a question: should the person give it back? And then I made a comment that, hey, you know what? Why would somebody want it back? So. What do they want to do? Have it resized and give somebody else, sell it back to the jeweler? What? And I'm like, no wonder shit didn't work out. What a cheap freaking bastard. Treat person, And this lady comes out, all men are all, and it just rubbed me the wrong way. And me and her been going back and forth ever since. So, anyway, let's do Dave. Twitter news. Let's do some Twitter news to start off. Dave. Congress is a miserable failure. They live in lofty towers counting their millions. If we don't elect progressives, we have no one to blame but ourselves. Daisy Dundee said, thought for the day, if trees make oxygen, and the earth is losing record numbers of trees to fire each year, how long before we're all walking around with oxygen tanks? I don't know. How long? Blue, based on a true story. What the fuck up is with... Oh, hey, that's it. It's not a kid's show, You got crumb munchers, rugrats running around. Kick their ass outside if it's nice. If they're little, put them for a nap. Give them Xbox, PlayStation. Put an iPad with headphones. Let them listen to some damn music. Get them the hell out of here. It's not for kids. This is not a kid's show. Okay? So what the fuck up is with people going on Fox News to complain about mandatory vax laws? Fox News has a mandatory vaccine rule. So, these people are so stupid. They get vaccine. And then, here, you got all these trumpets, right? Okay, and say, when I get vaccinated, and then you say, well, Donald Trump got vaccinated. They're like, we don't follow Donald Trump. I'm like, wait a minute. You can't say, let's make America great again with the red hat and everything else with Donald Trump and then say, you don't follow Donald Trump. You can't do that. Don't work. Oh, Oma. My wife told me to take the spider out instead of killing him. Went out, had a few drinks. Nice guy. He's a web designer. Oh, Jesus, Oma. Oh, my God. So what's happening? What's going on with this China shit? Let's go check this out. News here. Oh my God. Oh, never mind. We'll get that out in a minute. Okay, Fox News 1 hour ago. Texas rancher faces $60,000 in property damage from migrants, says landowners hiring private security. And that's Talia Kaplan. Brent Smith, a Texas rancher in Kinney County attorney, told Fox and Friends on Monday that his county is at the epicenter of migrant invasion and noted that he sustained $60,000 worth of damage on his property due to illegal immigrants. Okay, what kind of damage did they do? He noted that in his county, fences have to be repaired, and some ranchers in the area have had to hire private security to defend their own property rights. Us Americans in this part of Texas, we don't have the same rights as other people do. Smith told host Steve Ducci. We can't enjoy our property and go in our backyards anymore at night. It's a tragedy. Why? What are they going to do? Rob you? Gee, Smith added that people living in his county, don't even feel safe during the day. If you don't have a gun with you, you're taking a chance, he said. And it's sad that that's reality we live in today. Well, geez, you know what? Try to live in Chicago. You got all them, wide open spaces, and you're worried. Okay, President Biden scrapped a number of his predecessor's immigration policies, which included wall construction and having asylum seekers remain in Mexico instead of the U.S. while they wait for their cases to be heard. See, this is where this is still, this is people waiting in Mexico is still the same thing. That hasn't changed. So this is not true. This is not true. You got to pick out what's the truth and what's not the truth, folks. So the moves led to a record surge in migrants, including that's why it's Mangled news, folks. Unaccompanied minors that has strained capacity at immigration facilities. You know what? They got smart after last year. People down there in Venezuela and Guatemala and all other shit, they're going to send the little kids up here. And I don't have no problem with that because, not with the young ones. It'd be nice if they had a safe way to get up here. But they had a phone number in their hat or in their clothes of an American relative that can take them in. So that's pretty cool. I don't know how many of them have absolutely nowhere to go. These people are trying to make a better life for themselves, just like the settlers did when we came in this country and gave the Indians all kind of diseases. Now it's going to be happening. Our own people are going to give our own country all kind of diseases because they won't get vaccinated. So, anyway. Here's Forbes 3 hours ago. Advocates sound of an alarm. Restarting student loan payments during servicing chaos will be cataclysmic. Everything's come to a head right now. And this Delta variant isn't giving anybody a break. All this stuff was timed way back when to go ahead and continue on until a certain date because everybody figured everything would be nice and kosher and hunky-dory and all that other shit, right? Well, it's not, folks. The Delta variant just threw a wrench in the whole freaking works, and now all these things. The eviction notices ended over the weekend. Now the payments of student loans is starting up again. And guess what, folks? We're just not ready yet. Ain't freaking happening. Advocates for student loan borrowers are warning Congress and the Biden administration that it would be a disaster for borrowers to restart their payments amidst simultaneous widespread disruption to student loan servicing this fall. The current student loan payment moratorium has paused all payment obligations, frozen all interest, and stopped all collection efforts on government-held federal student loans since March of last year. After several extensions, that relief is scheduled to finally expire. Okay, so you got a little bit of time, September 30th. Boy, big deal. Hey, here's the other thing. Why, in their right mind, Congress gets more days off than frickin' somebody that's laid off? Okay? So why in the fuck do they need to go ahead and have a month off? For what? Somebody said on Twitter, we see their constituents, go visit them. And, hear what they, you know what? Constituents, go ahead and email Twitter and beep and Facebook them every freaking day. They know exactly what's going on. They don't need to leave Washington. Jesus Christ, you got enough federal holidays to stick it up somebody's ass sideways. God. shit. And now all these people facing eviction because why? First of all, they couldn't get enough. Not one Republican supported the measure to extend it. Two, the Supreme Court stopped the CDC from extending any more moratoriums on eviction. So it was left up to Congress to do. And guess what? They couldn't get the vote, so they just said, okay, pack it up and go. What kind of bullshit is that? So it's going to be like, and then they're like, well, and then Trump, here, Biden had, Biden trying to help out. He said, all these corporation banks and stuff like that, oh yeah, it's fine if you got a mortgage, but renters ain't got no mortgage or anything like that. They can't get no help. They showed on news last night a lady had already gotten an eviction notice taped to her door this weekend. Some people just are not waiting. And it's the other thing, these legislatures in these different states, they're holding back all that money that was supposed to be distributed out to the landlords so the landlords don't have to foreclose. And guess what? They ain't giving it out. Which is insane. It's just nuts, folks. So I knew I got a response. Okay, just a effing chief, okay? Employees protesting their employers' vaccination requirements do realize no one is forcing them to stay. This is true. And then RM1SS Squid. And if they do leave, they'll start screaming for those socialist unemployment benefits that they won't be getting. That's true. That's true. You got a choice, man. You get your vaccination. Avoid all this shit. You know what? You're going to stop and not get the vaccination. And it's going to get worse, and there's going to be a worse variant than Delta because you didn't get your vaccination. And pretty soon, nobody's going to get covered, and everybody's going to fucking die. And then you'll be happy. You'll be happy, but you'll be dead. Either that or you have, freaking severe lung damage. Dumbasses. Jesus Christ, I don't know what the hell to tell you. Jenny Margaret, damn. Finally broke down and called 911. Broken rib will be admitted. Wow. And then Dave Morningstar says, wow, sorry to hear this. Please keep us informed in how you're doing. Oh, boy. Molly Rogers, she's always intelligent and good. As a female veteran and a mother of both boys and girls, I am opposed to the inequality of only males being eligible for the draft. Real American women aren't too precious to pull our weight. That's right. I agree. So, Nicole Nonia stands for M4A. Focus on that. If you're saying Americans should invade America, building bridges, schools, clean water, infrastructure, sure. That's National Guard. However, we already know the military isn't used for good. War contributes to climate change. Okay. Hold on. Oh boy. Oh, jeez. It's always Monday. You can tell. Okay, you can't foster... Molly Rogers will come back and says, you can't foster a culture of service-mindedness if nobody engages in service. And corporate customer service doesn't count. That's right. Corporate customer service. Whatever the frick that means. So if you want to read the rest of this advocate sound to learn about the student loans, Forbes.com, August the 2nd, that's today, at 8 a.m. All right, so you can read that article. All right, so how'd I get off track anyway? It's Monday. No wonder. Okay, so anyway. I don't get very many people looking at this shit, though. I didn't give freaking crap. Okay. Giuliani. The Hill, 2 hours ago. Giuliani rips Ukraine investigation. I committed no crime. Rudy Giuliani on Friday slammed the Justice Department investigation into his alleged dealings with Ukraine, contending that he committed no crime. I committed no crime, and if you think I committed a crime, you're probably really stupid because you don't know who I am, Giuliani said in an interview with the NBC New York. No, Rudy, we don't know who you are. Federal prosecutors have for some time been leading an investigation into Giuliani, the ex-personal attorney to former President Trump and his dealings in Ukraine, looking into his actions when he was pushing for a Ukrainian probe of the Biden family. They are specifically examining if Giuliani illegally lobbied the Trump administration for Ukraine oligarchs, who are the same officials that were helping look for dirt on former Trump's political rivals, including then Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden. Giuliani, however, says he is innocent, that he's working for Trump as a lawyer at the time of the alleged contact. Okay. Is the guy who put the mafia in jail, terrorists in jail, Ed Koch's commissioners in jail, and the worst people on Wall Street? I'm not going to file a form. I mean, that's just crazy, the former mayor of New York told NBC New York. Well, you're going to have to do shit. You got to obey the law no matter who you are. You're going to be joining them in jail, boy. Okay. Oh, here we go. 2 days ago. Zero Hedge. This is pretty important. Last one was what? Giuliani. Where is it at? The Hill, 3 hours ago. You want to read that. Cargo vessel. This is from Zero Hedge, July 31st, 8 a.m. Cargo vessel expelled from U.S. waters after discovery of Chinese invasive insects. Not every day does a large cargo vessel get booted from U.S. waters after the discovery of invasive insects from China. According to Marine News Web, Captain, Panama-flagged bulk carrier called MV Pan Jasmine was anchored downriver from New Orleans on July 17th when the U.S. Customs and Border Protection discovered 5 different pests, including 2 species, namely Ceramicid, whatever, a type of beetle, and Myrsian colonizing queen ants that are known to pose a significant agricultural threats to U.S. farmland. The significant presence of pests aboard the vessel forced CBP to expel it from the U.S. waters. New Orleans area Port Director Terry Edwards said if the vessel offloaded with dunnage filled with pests, it would have been put in a Louisiana landfill where the insects could crawl out and invade the local habitat, causing incalculable damage. Crazy shit. Holy crap. Oh, this is bad news. WesternJournal.com. This is scary shit. This is a day ago. And this happened in July. In July 2020, it happened in July last year, the USS Bonham Richard went up in flames at Naval Base San Diego. According to The Hill, the blaze lasted 4 days and injured 63 people, including 40 service members and 23 civilians. Thankfully, nobody was killed. The U.S. Navy decided to scrap the amphibious assault ship in November as it would have taken 7 years and $3 billion to repair. Damn. Crazy. Now, someone may have to answer for the disaster. Okay? I don't know what's going on with this shit. This thing get moved? Here, I don't know. What the hell's going on here? Oh, shit. I just got crazy stuff. Okay. The Navy on Thursday charged a sailor with arson, accusing him of intentionally causing one of the worst non-combat warship fires in recent memory. The name of the sailor was not released. Okay. But Navy sources noted that he was a member of the Bonhomme Richards crew at the time of the fire. So if you want to read the rest of that, that was from the westernjournal.com. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do I gotta do this? Do that? Do this. I don't know what's going on with this volume shit. I'm like disturbed here. I'm pissed off and ticked off and something. I got 9 minutes to go, right? Oh boy. Here goes more bad news. Oil prices poised to hit $80 a barrel. I'll put my shit. Okay, I got my shit over here. Forbes.com. This is from today, 8 a.m. Oil. Hey, you guys are doing a good job. You know? Oil prices gained about $2 this week as supply concerns overrode fears of the effect of the COVID-19 Delta variant on consumer demand. Benchmarks Brent and West Texas Intermediate eked out a slim gain for July, a month noteworthy for its volatility due to a deadlock in the OPEC Plus alliance in the first half of the month and a resurgent pandemic in the second half. Still, trading volumes in recent days have been sluggish, reflecting a lack of conviction as to which direction the market is heading. You know what? I don't give a damn. It's talking about oil going up, okay? So your gas is going to go up. Ugh. Okay. The OPEC Plus deal, which will add 400,000 barrels a day each month until May, will provide the market with much-needed supplies to avoid a significant deficit that would have likely emerged without OPEC Plus action. There are still reasons to think that global supply will struggle to keep up with fast-rising demand in the coming months, which could push prices to $80 a barrel or higher. Okay, so there. Oh, we're getting somewhere now, folks. There you go. No, they're not. Okay, so anyway. What the fuck's going on with this thing? And okay, so if you want to read that, Forbes.com. What's going on over here at Twitter? Okay, the Buggles video killed the radio star, and yes, it was the first one. Loved MTV in the early years, then it went to reality hell. Stopped watching. Yeah, it did. David Lazaris. That was a response to David Lazaris as MTV marks 40th birthday. What was the first video you recall seeing? Mine was Beat It, in which Michael Jackson breaks up a knife fight. Oh my God. That's pretty young here, bud. So 7 minutes to go. I'm having a tough time today, bub. My freaking voice is going to shit. Oh. What else is going on? Oh, man, your mom. Nothing says Happy Monday like your account being overdrawn 2 days before payday. I seriously just can't catch a break. Sadly, this is a way of life for me. I've been fortunate for the past 6 weeks or so, but my streak ended the day before I got my last retirement check. 6 weeks is a long time for me to be in the black. Usually I'm overdrawn by the 5th of the month and I get paid on the 4th. See, that's what, it's freaking bad everywhere, folks. Oh, my. Hooligan Peanut says, good morning, everyone. Have an amazing day. Edie Grier says, good morning, Peanut. You too. Let's see what we got up here. New ones. Oh, shit. I missed it. Imagine being so insecure about your own existence that you are bothered by someone else's. Wow. Bob lost his father. Says, R.I.P., Dad. Just Chris says, I'm so very sorry for your loss. Sending you light and love. That's one thing on Twitter. You got to be careful because a lot of people are atheists and stuff. And when you say prayers, it's like a flag. It's like Hey, man, this guy's a Christian. Well, not really. You know? You're just praying that they get better. What the hell? Don't have to be a Christian to pray to God. Multiple religions pray to God. Yes, they do. Oh. Okay, Unky Monkey says, I never tired of being awesome. Daisy Dundee says, same. Okay, Steve, calm, cool, and caffeinated says, good morning, everyone, and good afternoon. Running a bit behind this morning. That was Andrea's response. Woohoo! Okay, folks. Professor Pete Hotez, MD, PhD, without implementing vaccine and mask mandates for southern schools where transmission is accelerating, it's going to be a huge challenge to continue in-person classes. Had we vaccinated all during May and June, we wouldn't have to get to this place. Well, tell them idiots that are causing this problem to get vaccinated. And they'll tell you to go pound salt. It's just simple as that. As a female veteran and a mother of both boys... Okay, no, we already said that. So let's go back up here. Oh, boy. I can't... Voodoo doll, okay? Says, I'm a Slytherin, but I tell people I'm a Gryffindor. Shh. What the fuck is that shit? Oh my God. Randy Mayhem Singer. Jim Jordan reporting pedophiles. Freedom Democrats. Oh my God. There you go. Okay, what else is going on over here? Let's just check some of this shit out. Well, what the hell is this? This don't sound fair. It's Fox News. Emma Colton wrote it. Last update 3 days ago. Man accused of shooting intoxicated trespasser faces voluntary manslaughter charges. A Tennessee homeowner was arrested and is facing voluntary manslaughter charges after allegedly shooting and killing an intoxicated man who was in the homeowner's yard. Oh, you can't shoot him in the yard. Police reported to a home in Norristown on Wednesday after reports of an intoxicated man at the residence. The homeowner, Thaddeus Wallace, 53, and the intoxicated man began fighting, according to police, which then escalated to gunfire. Two men break into home. Shots were fired before police arrived on the scene, where they found 44-year-old Brian Stone outside the home, unresponsive and laying on his back with a gunshot wound to the head. A 9mm Cal-Tech P11 pistol was reportedly found in the home. Wallace was arrested and faces charges of voluntary manslaughter. The incident comes after reports of another gunfight breaking out in the home. The incident comes after reports of another gunfight breaking out in a home this week. Two burglary suspects reportedly tried to rob a San Antonio house at gunpoint Wednesday, while 4 residents were in the house. One of the residents responded to the alleged burglary with gunfire, shooting one suspect and landing that individual in the hospital. Good for him. Good for them. Good for them. So, oh boy, NBC News 1 hour ago. Dancing with the Stars alum Hayes Grier accused of beating man in North Carolina. My time's up. Say God, yay! What a day, folks. I had fun. A little slow. It's Monday. Shit ain't going on. So, have a good day. I'm going to say goodbye to these people, and say goodbye to you, and say goodbye to everybody. Let's see. Let's do this here. Play this music here, and then go over here, and play the music for you. You have a good day. I'll see you again tomorrow. And we'll try this shit.